Good morning. Welcome to Wendy Hill Kennel. It's a cold one. We're 35 degrees this morning and we had snow yesterday. So we're down in the basement this morning, in the kitchen, shooting videos down here. And this is Nickie's two kids. One of these is sold, the little blue merle is sold, but this one is still available. This is a male, and he's a fat little guy. I'll tell you what, with just two little ones to nurse, she is like with them all the time. They nurse all day long, and they're fatter than fat. They are 3 weeks and 5 days old, so we're getting close to that 4-week mark. I know you didn't like that, did you? He's such a pretty puppy. He's got beautiful thick coat. This is like super thick, and they're starting to get some waves in it, and they'll get a little bit wavier and a little bit curlier as each week goes along as they get older. And he's got a really sweet little face. I know. Let's see what you weigh today. Let me give you a microchip number on him. Once he is sold, both of these guys will move to the sold page. So if you are the one that has the Merle, just don't panic when they're gone. They'll be on the sold page. $82.99 is his microchip. Okay. And he is 1 pound 10 ounces as of this morning. He's really a big handful just because he's so fat. See, I drink all I want to drink, and I drink all day long. All right, let's swap you out. I'm gonna lay you here on my lap. It's warmer than the floor. This is the little Merle. This is also a male, and he is sold. He's got beautiful coats, getting really nice and thick. And he's got such a cute little pixie face. Oops, put your feet down. His microchip number is 8300. Are you shaking? Are you scared to death? Scared to death down here, aren't you? 1 pound 1 pound 10 ounces. They're exactly the same. Exactly the same ounces. 1 pound 10 ounces. They're like Bobbsey twins. They both weigh the same. And once they get up and start moving, they will slow down their eating. They're so fat now because they nurse all the time. But if you took away the fact that they had the rest of the siblings they had originally before Nickie laid on them, I think they would be much smaller than they are right now weight-wise, because they both are fat. They're really fat. But they're doing really good. Nothing new and exciting. They're not really running around the floor yet. They're still in their whelp box. No, I'm sorry, we dumped them out of their whelp box. But they're not running around much at all yet. They're still just baby-fied. Laying on their carpet, crawling around a little bit, but they're not up and running yet. So, this isn't going to be a very long video. There's not a whole lot to throw at you. I don't know time-wise where they're going to be as far as going home. They'll be 8 weeks old on the 15th of December. Weight-wise is going to really determine it. I really want them to hit 2 pound minimum before I let them go home. And then I'll still send them home with a whole schedule. This is not cold, this is nerves. And this burns up lots of energy to do this. So he will sleep like crazy when he goes back down to mom. But I'll send you home a regiment of what we've been feeding. I'm going to send you home with our food so that you can leave these puppies on the food they're on for at least a couple months. And that way it gives them time to get used to your home. They don't have to go through a food change as well as moving to a new home. And it'll take them at least 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks to totally feel like they fit in. So the biggest thing when they go home is you need to let them know that their kennel is their safe place. So we are going to box train them when they come up here, and if I can round up enough that will be the same size as that will fit in your crate, I would not get these guys anything less than a 36-inch crate. That way it fits them as a puppy. They can go to the back of it and potty. They can come to the front to sleep and play with their toys and not get in where they've gone to the bathroom. If you get them a really small kennel because they're a small puppy, there's no room for them to play. I know a lot of people buy these little 24-inch ones. And when you stick a puppy in that big of an area, if you're gone all day, you go shopping, you go to the movies, go to the grocery, and they've got a potty, they're going to potty in that area where they're living because there's nowhere to potty. And then they're going to lay in it or possibly run in it and get it all over them, and you're going to give it a bath when you come home. So absolutely, I would get them at least a 36-inch crate. It gives them plenty of room to play because they're going to spend crate time. They need to spend 50% of their day in the crate. So you can get them out and play with them. I would highly recommend not letting them sleep on the floor in their cute little bed by the fireplace. Don't let them sleep on your lap all day. I know it's so tempting, but they need to learn that their crate is their happy place. So you can always let them sleep on your lap later and treat them like a baby, but when you first get them, if you treat them like a baby and they do not spend crate time, you will pay for it. And if you go away and they're mad at you, they're going to tear things up in your house. It takes twice as long to house train on a puppy that was not raised in a crate. So I would really think about doing the crate training and getting something that fits this puppy that's bigger than it needs, and it gives it room to play and potty in the back of it and then play in the front of it. That way you don't come home to a mess. So, and little ones are a little bit tougher to housebreak because they've got a littler bladder and a smaller intestines. So you're going to be in and out the door a little bit more. So I hope you've had a great weekend, I should say. Thanksgiving's coming up soon. And if you have any questions about these guys, please feel free to give me a call. And we'll probably wean them about 8 weeks, 7 to 8 weeks old. We'll wait and see how they're doing on eating dog food and how mobile they are. But I know they won't be able to go home before the 22nd. I would highly doubt it. And then we're just going to play it by ear. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed their video. I'd be glad when they're up and moving around and a little bit more exciting to watch. But they're still very much babies and very much afraid when we take them out of their area with mom. So have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. Also, if you want to listen to a video about Christmas puppies and why I do not like Christmas puppies, if you'll watch Alexa's video that we shot today also, I have my whole big speech about Christmas on there at the end. That'll save me repeating it on your video. So have a good one, and we'll talk to you later.